see in these half-court sets.
Yeah, typically these two coaches want to make sure they're in control of what's transpiring in the half court. So you'll see that point guard look over to the sideline, maybe get a play call from the head coach, and then try to execute it. But they're certainly seeking out the best matchups, and if that means changing sides of the floor, getting the third and fourth options, that's exactly what these teams will do.
Celtics off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Wide open shot is on the money.
I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always believes the points are going to come.
Davis against Hayward. James finds McGee. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Goes up off the inbound. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. Here's Smart. For 3, Hayward. Rebounded by McGee. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Cleveland. Walker against Caldwell-Pope. Davis in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Davis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Cantor kicks to Hayward. Outside, Walker lets it go with a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now here's Davis. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I was also struck by how well he shared the basketball. He created a lot of easy buckets with that passing ability.
Here's Walker, following the basket by LeBron James. Hayward kicks to Cantor. Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Tatum, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
You have to be effective from anywhere on the floor if you're going to be elite. Jason Tatum, the in-between game, that's on point too, fellas.
Now here's Davis. Average of around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been a constant for them. Inside, and Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart. 6 points for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
And LeBron James gets it to go. James has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
This guy's an absolute beast. You see the power and the soft touch that LeBron James combines in his game. Wow.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Outside, Smart. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
The shot's good from McGee. And no doubt Brad Stevens, one of the most respected young coaches in the NBA. Dorsey doesn't try to coach around foul trouble.
You know what I love about Brad Stevens is he's always trying to question the norm, meaning he doesn't want to do something simply because that's the way it's always been done. So just because a guy has 2 fouls doesn't mean he automatically takes him out. I like that kind of out-of-the-box thinking.
A nice shot by LeBron. Here's Walker. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
An opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Boy, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb, and their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Down low, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
I'll tell you, somebody on the defensive end has got to step in and try to get a body on him there.
Stevenson drives in, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Now here's Smart. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Cleveland.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Hayward can hit.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
Williams is checked in for the Celtics. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics, trailing by 5. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
I think, Greg, they didn't let the crowd or the noise get to them, and they have to be happy with how they played and executed on the road in that one.
From downtown, he doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and that one they showed neither.
No, there's no question, Greg. I thought their defensive intensity was lacking from the outset. It looked like they were just hoping the other team would miss.
And Walker kicks to Williams. Back to Walker. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. To the middle. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Davis has got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Well, we're around the halfway point now, Doris. Some clubs are obviously in a rebuild mode, but it can be hard for many team owners to accept that and accept that path they're on.
Well, when you've been the guy to make that financial investment, there can be a little bit of impatience because one of your responsibilities is keep people in the seats. You've got to pay the bills. What you have to do is you make clear to the fans the vision that they have. If you make it clear, Kev, maybe they can sort of embrace the rebuild and celebrate the step-by-step progress.
Here is Edwards after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Teodosic. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Back to Marjanovic, and he lays it straight in.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Edwards passes to Williams. Now Edwards, guarded by Kuzma. Can they get it? Edwards, that's good. Edwards got his first points of the night. Lakers leading by 11, and LeBron throws it down.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Here is Edwards. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Brown, good.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Teodosic kicks to LeBron. Now, here's Marjanovic. He's tightly guarded. The shot. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Marjanovic has got his second bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Langford, guarded by Tucker. The pass to Brown. Four on the shot clock. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. James with some nice D. Out to the right wing. Here's Teodosic. That three off the mark. Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Brown against James. Brown, good. Brown's got 5.
Well, Jaylen Brown making it look easy right now. How about the strength in the post? It was like the defense wasn't even there, Kevin.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Edwards. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. Brown the pass to Langford. Pass to Edwards. Here's Langford. The layup missed.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
And so it's the visiting team with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Don't miss the action. Your favorite NBA superstars are here to compete in a showcase of the league's top talent. It's the NBA All-Star Game. Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
In that opening quarter, I don't know that you could ask for much more.
They've been simply outstanding, Greg, and let's see if they can build off this early lead.
Lakers leading by 10. So for the Lakers right now, they've got ABC. Kyle Kuzma is out there with measuring. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's Tucker in a 2-guard. Now here's Kuzma. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Here's Measuring. Marjanovic kicks it to Tucker. Passes it to Kuzma. Here's Langford. Pass to Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Doris, you were a point guard in your playing days. What qualities did you look for in a backcourt mate, someone to play off you?
Well, I would say they were similar to what I looked for in all of my teammates. Certainly you wanted players who were 3-tool players, somebody who could put the ball on the floor, use their dribble well, somebody who could pass well, who could identify, okay, the next player is open, I need to make this pass. And then the competitive attributes, Kevin. How hard did you play on a night-by-night basis? Did you prioritize winning over individual success? All the qualities I think you look for in a backcourt mate are what you would look for in any teammate.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's ABC. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And there's the call on measuring. That's his first foul. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Williams. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. The Celtics shooting reasonably well, 45%. There's the pass to Tice. Kicks to Brown. Inside, Hayward. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Passes it to ABC. Back to Tucker. Pass to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Over Brown. And the Lakers with another miss. Kuzma's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Edwards. Here's Tice to the inside. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Edwards.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Back to Measuring. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Hayward. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. McGee against Brown. McGee with the block. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. And the Lakers with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Now the pass to Kuzma. They could use a bucket. They grabbed their own miss. And the basket good by Measuring.
That's a big payoff for crashing the offensive boards. Go to work.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And really,
checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Marjanovic checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for ABC. And it's Milos Teodosic in for Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Marjanovic. LeBron outside, and they double up James. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Celtics with possession here. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. Tatum kicks to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Smart misses.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Out to the right wing. And Walker kicks to Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Here's Teodosic, still looking for his first bucket in this one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He's looking for LeBron and finds him.
Well, at this point, Kevin, with LeBron rolling, the number one goal on every possession, get it to the king.
Now, here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. That's short off the rim.
The D slow to rotate, and he misses out on an easy chance from mid-range.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers on top. They lead by a bucket. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, a back-and-forth game through the first 2 quarters. Where does your team need to be more consistent in the second half?
Well, I thought we really guarded from about the second quarter on. Hopefully we can continue just to kind of grind. It's a tough game for us, and we're just going to have to figure it out.
One possession at a time. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they've been pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The second half is gut check time for the defense. Allowing over 60% shooting is weak sauce. Weak barbecue sauce, weak Butterfinger sauce, weak sauce, period. The coach needs a light fire under these guys. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. Kemba Walker is out there with Smart. Then it's Hayward. Then it's Tatum. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stevenson finds James. Now here is McGee. Here's Davis. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, Enes Kanter, when we talk about rebounds per minute, Doris, he's generally very high on that list.
Well, Kev, he's got the size and he's got the strength. But what I really love about him is there's this willingness to mix it up. This is a very physical player.
Free throw drops for Hayward. With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the 4th quarter of games. When it becomes a possession ball game, and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes, I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
Here's Cantor following the basket by LeBron James. And the shot goes down. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Yeah, there's a physicality and intention to what Enes Kanter does. That's a tough shot.
McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Now here's Hayward. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Pass to Cantor. He kicks to Walker for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's LeBron. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I don't like their energy level since the break, right? They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Brown is checked in for the Celtics. The Lakers also changing it up. Measury comes in for JaVale McGee. And ABC subbed in for Lance Stevenson.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And the Lakers call time here.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. The Lakers also with a sub. Kuzma's checked in. And stolen by Tatum. Walker the pass to Tice. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Well, there's no doubt this quarter has been all about them. They've come out hot and they're not showing any signs of letting up.
Walker in the post. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And that one, good.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Tucker with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Knocked away. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. To the middle. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Brown. That shot is off. And the Lakers take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Not how they hope to start the second half, missing 4 of their first 5 here.
Wasted no time on that one. 11 points for Gordon Hayward.
Well, Gordon Hayward is a special talent, Kevin. This guy has got size and speed and handle, and that's a nightmare for a defender.
And the Lakers call time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
ABC's checked in for the Celtics. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. You look at ABC, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what a...
Tice passes to Walker. That's tipped. Now Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brown wide open. He fired. A rebound by the Lakers.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
LeBron James. Celtics leading by 15. Walker taking his time here. Brown, good. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
And Tucker kicks to LeBron, buries it down low.
What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
And here's Walker. He's got 14. Fades. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
James finds Mesri. And Tucker has it in the corner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Tucker taking 2 shots.
That's good from Tucker. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Edwards in for Kemba Walker. Marjanovic checked in for the Lakers. Teodosic comes in for Caldwell Pope. Both free throws good from Tucker. Here is Edwards. 10 points for him. Dishes to Williams. Here's Tice. Edwards passes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Kuzma. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Teodosic kicks to James. Back to Teodosic. Now, here's Tucker. Here's Kuzma. Drills it from outside. Kuzma's got 9.
If they think they can give him that shot and get away with it, think again, gentlemen.
Edwards passes to Brown. Here's Langford, covered by LeBron. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Pass to Marjanovic. The shot that time, not on target. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Edwards passes to Tice. It's good. 6 points for him.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Timeout called the Lakers. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And Stevenson comes in for ABC.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Anthony Davis? 10th in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Here's Teodosic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over Williams. Second shot opportunity, and Marjanovic with the layup.
I'll tell you, this guy does some tough work on the glass, battles as hard as anybody for those second chance opportunities.
Here's Langford. He's guarded by Davis. Langford, the pass to Tice. Edwards with it. 10 points for him. The rebound by the Lakers. Marjanovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuzma. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Kuzma. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Edwards. Good on the second free throw. Here's Langford. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it to Cantor. Here's Langford. He's guarded by Stevenson. Davis against Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Stevenson against Smart. And the pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Top of the key. The rebound by the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. To the paint. Here's Cantor. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Cantor's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Davis. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis, you got to respect his perimeter game.
Here's Langford. He's guarded by Stevenson. Brown kicks to Cantor. Passes it to Langford. Over Stevenson. Good D by Stevenson. The Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Teodosic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Basket counts.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
They'd be in a much deeper hole without his contributions, no doubt about it.
And so it's the home team. 13 points up at the end of the period. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Celtics leading by 13, taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Lance Stevenson. Davis is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Teodosic in at the 1.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Stevenson outside. Not really his range, and it's off target. Tatum passes to Cantor. Lays it up and banks it in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Lakers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Teodosic kicks to Stevenson. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
He gets that one. And the Celtics lead by 19.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Kuzma. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Cantor. Sinks that one from the post. Cantor's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
There's no doubt. They're making all the right moves. Their chemistry tonight has been phenomenal.
Pass to Teodosic. And here's Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? And Davis can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Smart finds Williams. Now, here's Cantor. He's guarded by Davis. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. There's the pass to Davis. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. He can't get that one.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Nothing they're doing on the defensive end is working. They've got to figure something out, and fast.
Here's Teodosic. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the basket by Stevenson.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Celtics.
The Celtics have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. Outside Williams. Pass to Cantor. To the paint. Lock at 6. Here's Tatum. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Marjanovic. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Milos Teodosic. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Shots good by Walker.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Smart passes to Walker. He kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Cantor. Celtics passing it around. The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
Outside Tatum. Shot from the wing. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Stevenson. over Smart, and the basket by Stevenson.
Well, he just creates enough separation to get a quality look from the mid-range.
Pass to Cantor. Well, the league taking steps towards to reform the draft lottery, flattening out the odds, doing a variety of things just to analyze the way it works, the mechanics. Do you think the change will be enough?
Well, again, I think this goes back to the leadership at the top of the NBA, and the right man is in charge in Adam Silver. And as is typical to Adam Silver, everything happens with a very measured approach in terms of reform. You do a little bit, and then you evaluate. But I think Adam has made it clear that the change they made to the draft lottery was nothing more than a first step. Now, where do we go from here? That remains to be seen.
The Lakers making a switch here. Measuring, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dudley comes in for Anthony Davis. ABC's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And ABC's subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Down low, Measuring with the steal. Now, here's Tucker, guarded by Tatum. Measuring the pass to ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Dudley's shot is good.
Boy, the assist just put on time and on target. Easy shot opportunity.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Inside, and it's Walker that time on the assist from Enes Kanter. And that's 18 points for Walker.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Stevenson drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart. The G League, Doris, growing roster of teams, introduced two-way contracts last season. Is it safe to call it a official minor league at this point?
Well, I'm just going to say that I thought this was one of the best changes to the NBA last season. And you look at certain players who went back and forth between the G League, and when they were up with the respective NBA team, they were a significant part of the rotation. Quinn Cook comes to mind. The NBA champion had a two-way player in Quinn Cook who was a vital part of their G League and then becomes a vital part of their real-time success. To me, what a tremendous platform for player development, Kevin.
Yeah, the league has gotten it right with this. And so he hits both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Walker. McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. It's LeBron with the drive. It's deflected.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Shot clock at 6, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First foul. And Walker kicks to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Walker. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Walker's got 20 points.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Davis finds Stevenson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Celtics leading by 17. Walker dishes to Tatum. Back to Walker. Cantor. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got 6 here in this quarter.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
There's no doubt. They're really clicking. What an amazing all-around effort to take a huge lead like this late in the game.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Again, the Lakers.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
Boy, we got to see this guy's full range of offensive ability. He scored at every opportunity and in every way imaginable.
Walker against Caldwell Pope. Walker in the post. The kick out to Tatum. Offline with his 3. So it's the Lakers now. Davis, the pass to Stevenson. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Davis. Count it.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Now Walker. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, a great win over a very explosive team tonight.
Yeah, their team, you got to be physical with them. You know, you can't let them get a rhythm going with the scores and the talent that they have. So we had to really match their intensity, and I thought it was a great win.
I know that's what you guys work on extensively, and it showed tonight. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.